Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating and deeply concerning story about academic freedom and the power of community influence. It's a tale that highlights the delicate balance between free speech and the potential consequences of speaking out on sensitive topics. So, buckle up as we explore the journey of Professor Raz Siegel and his battle for academic integrity. First things first, let's set the stage. Professor Siegel, an Israeli historian and scholar of the Jewish world and the Holocaust, was offered a prestigious position at the University of Minnesota to lead its Center for Holocaust and Genocide Studies. The offer was made after a rigorous search process, with a committee of academics praising his work and describing his presentation as breathtaking. But just 5 days later, the university withdrew the offer, citing pressure from members of the community. The pressure came from a backlash over Siegel's criticism of Israel's actions in Gaza, which he called a textbook case of genocide, in an op-ed published in Jewish Currents. Critics accused him of justifying Hamas crimes, an accusation that Siegel rejected. This controversy sparked a wave of emails from donors, legislators, and pro-Israel activists, expressing their disapproval of Siegel's appointment. What makes this story even more intriguing is the settlement that followed. Siegel reached a $250,000 settlement with the university, which stipulates that the payout is not an admission of wrongdoing. This settlement came after Siegel obtained emails through a public records request, revealing a pressure campaign on university officials by donors, legislators, and pro-Israel activists. The emails showed how the university shifted from defending Siegel to eventually walking back their decision to hire him. Now, here's where things get interesting. The Center for Constitutional Rights argued that the university's actions against Siegel were unconstitutional, as they retaliated against him for constitutionally protected speech. Maria LaHood, the center's deputy legal director, stated that Siegel had the courage to sound the alarm about Israel's potential genocide of Palestinians, and the university's administration overruled the faculties while in violation of the First Amendment and academic freedom principles. Siegel, a Jewish and Israeli U.S. citizen, believes that the university leadership determined he was the wrong kind of Israeli and the wrong kind of Jew. He now teaches at Stockton University in New Jersey, where he directs a master's program in Holocaust and Genocide Studies. His position on Israel's actions in Gaza has since been endorsed by numerous scholars, human rights groups, governments, and United Nations officials. The story doesn't end there. 2 days after the initial offer, 2 professors resigned in protest, accusing Siegel of justifying Hamas atrocities and blaming Israel for the October 7th attacks. The university's communications team also faced internal debates, eventually scrapping a sentence that stated they didn't apply political litmus tests in hiring. The university's leadership then withdrew the offer, citing the need to hear additional perspectives from the community. This decision sparked a wave of reactions. Local legislators, Jewish community leaders, and pro-Israel activists expressed their concerns. However, many Jewish professors and community members defended Siegel, arguing that the university's actions set a dangerous precedent. The American Association of University Professors called for the university to reinstate the offer, and students expressed their dismay over the decision. The story takes an even more complex turn when we learn that the university implied to Siegel that they would offer him tenured positions elsewhere. Yet, over a year later, no new offer has materialized, and Siegel fears the stigma surrounding his withdrawn offer has damaged his chances of pursuing similar academic roles in the U.S. In my opinion, this case raises important questions about the limits of free speech and the influence of community pressure on academic appointments. It's a reminder that even in the realm of academia, the power of community can be both a force for good and a potential threat to intellectual freedom. What do you think? How do you balance free speech with community expectations? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. See you next time.